Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale. Today I want to share with you my recipe for 3-bean chili. I figured it is the perfect time of year for this recipe. Everyone's in a chili mode because it is fall and winter's it's coming up, and it's also football season. And I know that in my world, a lot of my friends and family get together on the weekends to watch football, and I figured this would be a great recipe to share with your friends and family. And it's also really great because you can make a big batch of it and just reheat it as people come through the house. The recipe calls for just very easy basic ingredients, I think. I've got a combination of chickpeas, black beans, and red kidney beans. Those are the beans I like, but you can use any kinds you like. And I also have some sweet corn. In here, I've got some carrots, onions. These are poblano peppers, and I also have red bell peppers that I've diced. This is a can of chopped or diced tomatoes, and this particular one has peppers and oregano in there as well. I've got garlic, tomato paste, an array of spices such as chili powder, cumin, paprika, garlic, onion, oregano, and some brown sugar. You're also going to need a little bit of beer or wine, or you can completely leave it out if you want to, and I've got some veggie broth. You're also going to need salt and pepper and a little bit of olive oil. So, having said that, let's get started. Like I said, this recipe will feed a little army because it makes so much chili, but it's a really great thing to make in a big batch, and it feeds a lot of people for not a lot of money because beans, especially dry beans that you cook yourself, are really inexpensive. So, in my pan, I've got a little bit of olive oil preheating, not extra virgin, something light. You can use a veggie oil if you want to, anything that's not too strong because otherwise it's going to overpower everything. And I'm going to add my peppers, my onions, and my carrots. Now, I like a lot of peppers in this chili, so I'm using 2 whole bell peppers, red, and 2 green poblanos, which give you a little bit of a mild heat, which I love here. And then I like to add in there 1 large carrot or 2 small carrots because it adds a little bit of sweetness, which is a great contrast to the poblanos and to the chili powder. So I love that. But if you're not a fan of a carrot in your chili, which I totally understand, then you can leave it out completely. What I want to do really quickly before I let this cook is I want to hit it with a little bit of salt, just so that I can season every layer of my dish, and a turn or 2 of black pepper. And I'm just going to cook these over medium heat for about 7 to 10 minutes or until they start to cook down a bit. These look great. You don't want them to get too soft now because remember, it is going to cook down for a while, so everything is going to get like some soft and cook so well. So you're just looking to get some color on them and soften them slightly. I added my garlic. I'm going to give that just 30 seconds or so just to get rid of that sort of raw garlic flavor. All that, you see all this right here? This is all flavor, and when we add the beer or the wine or whatever you choose to use, it is going to lift all of that flavor, and it's going to be fantastic. Look at this. So it's going to add an extra layer of flavor, and it's also going to help release all those bits that are stuck at the bottom of the pot. And it's not that much, and you can leave it out if you want to, but I like extra flavor. Well, it's like, what do you got against it, you know? Now at this point, you just kind of add everything at the same time, really. I'm going to add my spices and my tomato paste. It looks like a lot of tomato paste. It's about a 1/4 cup. Maybe a tablespoon or so more. I think I'm just trying to finish the last of the container. I want this to be really, really rich. I'm going to just give that a stir. I'm now going to add pretty much everything else. I mean, it's really simple. It's straightforward. It's going to cook for a long time. Not that long, but an hour and a half. But all those flavors are going to mingle, and it's going to be phenomenal. I've got my tomatoes, and I've got my stock. Probably add more stock in just a bit. All right. I'm going to just give everything a really good stir. I'm going to put the lid on this baby, and I'm going to let it simmer for about an hour and a half on medium-low. I will show you what it looks like when it is done. This baby simmered for an hour and a half. I just turned this off a few minutes ago. I did season it with a little bit more salt and pepper, and like I always say, when you're using stock, make sure you taste it before giving it a final seasoning because you never know the sort of saltiness of your stock, the stock that you're using. So it's always a good idea to taste it first because you might oversalt it, and once you oversalt it, there's really no going back. I'm gonna give this a taste. You can serve this over rice. You can serve this over, anything that you want. Personally, though, I like it just as is. A nice little cornbread muffin on the side wouldn't hurt, but because it's so hearty, I don't find a need for anything else. It smells phenomenal. A little fresh cilantro. Make yourself like a little chili bar assortment, if you will. A little bit of sour cream, some shredded cheese, a little bit of salsa, a little cilantro, a little lime. Perfect. But it's great on its own, but adorned with all those toppings, we really sort of send it off to another level. This is so good. It's so hearty. It's got all the right notes. But if you love chili, this is a really good one. I hope you enjoyed it. Go to laurainthekitchen.com to get the written recipe, and I will see you next time. Hey, what's your favorite kind of chili? Let me know down below, because if I haven't made it, it's gonna be on my list. See you later.